Okay, so my final predictions for Slasher Flesh and Blood. The finale is airing tonight. Episode 7 and 8 are premiering together. Cannot wait for this. I've been waiting for the finale to find out who the killer is. The guy behind the mask. Who the hell is this? That question has been baffling my mind since day one of this season dropping. If you go back to my episode, 1 and 2, my episode 1 and 2 review, I guessed very early on that Vincent will be the killer, and I'm still staying true to my words. I think in the finale, I think Vincent will turn out to be the final killer, just because of what we've seen of him. Um, he does act very suspicious in what we've seen of him in some of the death scenes, especially in episode 2. With when the guy was strung up and they're pulling off his limbs and all that. He was in the background. He wasn't getting involved in the action to help out. That's very killer like. That's very killer like to me. So yeah, I think he will turn out to be our final killer. I think Theo, like this show. Okay, this show has done a great job. This show has done an amazing job actually at setting everyone up to be a suspect, like to keep the viewer and to keep the audience guessing. That's why I love probably this season. That's probably why I love this season more than the past seasons, because it has such a great it has such a great story and such great screenwriting in it. And this is classic 80s slasher, like this old classic kind of like who done it, cat and mouse type game here. And yeah, that's what I love about this show is it keeps you guessing to the final episode. And yeah, tonight, finally tonight, all of that will be revealed. But yeah, very close behind Vincent. I think he is very suspicious, especially in the last 3 episodes. Very suspicious. Yeah, he's even though he was really keen to get off this island, so I don't think he will be the killer. But what we have seen of, and just from some of his more emotional scenes throughout this season, I don't think he'll be the killer. But at the same time, there's also a lot in past episodes where he has very much kind of set up a situation and the killer appears. Like for example, the sand kill where the chick got buried alive. So I think unless it's like a double, unless the killer takes turns that this person beats the killer that night, and then next night this other person beats the killer. Unless it's like that kind of a reveal. Um, but yeah, I think Vincent and Fia I think are very close up there for who I think the killer will be. Um, I feel like the killer I feel like it will have to link to the little girl that we saw last episode, because she just seems to have a real kind of which rightfully so, the way she was brought up. I feel like the killer reveal will have to it's going to link to her somehow. I'm also expecting from the finale for this season to go out on a bang, to have one last really really violent, gory kill, hopefully, because this show started off so well with the gore and the kill count. Having some of my favorite kills probably in this subgenre. So I'm expecting one hopefully, fingers crossed, one really awesome gory kill out of these last 2 episodes. Um, because I've just felt, I'm not sure how you guys feel, let me know down in the comments, but I've just felt the way the show after episode 2, I just feel that the kills have gone downhill. There hasn't been I guess a massive kill count. It's been more character centered and more character centered and more story centered, and all that. So I am hoping to have and I just feel like the creativity in the kills just isn't there. While there have still been some pretty good ones, but just nothing compared to the first 2 episodes. I want a kill on a massive scale, on the scale of the first 2 episodes. I want that like that level of insanity, that level of creativity, like in in one more kill before this show like goes out on a bang, hopefully. Um, so yeah, really excited for the finale tonight. It airs in just over 2 hours. So yeah, really excited. I am, yeah, I cannot wait. I will see you guys. I'll see you guys in my review of the finale. Let me know your predictions down below before the finale airs.